Hi, I'm Dr. Casper. I'm here to talk to you about Department of Media internships. I'm going to go through internship requirements, finding an internship, applying for an internship, and then the registration process. So first, why should you complete an internship? Well, an internship is a unique learning opportunity where you take what you've already learned in the classroom and then you expand that in a professional setting. It gives you a chance to meet people that are already in the industry doing the type of work that you want to do. It lets you try out different types of careers to make sure that you're planning for and headed in the right direction. And through an internship, you're meeting people within the industry that can serve as employment references, and it increases your overall employability. Now, our department has unique internship requirements to ensure that you're ready to go into the community, to represent yourself well, to represent the department well, and to take advantage of this opportunity in a meaningful way. First of all, you must have a minimum 2.75 GPA. You must have completed related coursework that will prepare you for the internship. So for example, if you have found an internship that requires media production and you haven't taken any media production courses, it's unlikely that we would approve that. If you are a PR strategic communication student, there are 4 specific courses that you must have completed as prerequisites, including writing, intro to PR campaign strategies, and media and social media strategies. Now, finding the internship that's right for you, it can feel a little challenging. I recommend that you start with self-reflection, and instead of focusing on a career area, think about how you want your life to live. So if you want a 9-to-5 job, if you want a job where you are going to be doing extensive traveling, if you never want to get out of bed before noon, all of these should factor into your career choices. Once you've got a sense of what you want your lifestyle to be like, do some research. Find the careers that are going to provide this lifestyle, start looking at organizations that are related to your interest, and then start actually meeting people and speaking with people within that industry. So conduct some interviews. You can go to career fairs or networking events, and really one of the best resources you can have is other students. Talk to them, find out about their internship experiences, what they wish they'd had, and what they're really glad that they got. So when you're preparing for an internship, obviously you should be taking the courses that will help you develop your qualifications and completing any required prerequisite courses. You should also be carefully reading the department internship guidelines so that as you're looking for an internship, you already know that it's going to fit, so that you're not applying for things that are going to be disqualified out of hand. And you can start preparing for internship your first year in the program. We do have courses built into the program that will help you do sort of some of this reflection and career development so that you should have a pretty good idea of the direction you want to go in by the time you're looking for your internship. Now, when it comes time to find the internship, you can start with the Career Center. You can go to Career Services website. They've got an access to handshake for students, so you can see which internships have been posted. If you have an organization that you're interested in working for, you can also look at their website. Internships are typically listed under employment or employment opportunities on those websites. And if you want to ask, if you'd feel more comfortable actually discussing things, attend those networking events, go to those career fairs. You can, again, get student recommendations. And we do have career advisors with the department. You can speak with them and they can help you sort of focus in the area that's going to fit best for you. When it's time to apply for an internship, all of this takes place on the department website. So again, make sure that you have read the internship guidelines and you look at the sample internship verification form that's on the website before you get started. Also, be really thoughtful about the deadlines. Those are posted right at the top of the page on our department website. and there are no extensions. We're responding to university deadlines, so we don't have a lot of flexibility in there. As you're inputting information, double check your spelling. If you've misspelled an email address that we're using for verification processes, you can miss out on an opportunity over one misspelling. So make sure that you're double checking those, and just follow the process instructions on the department page. It'll take you step by step through. There shouldn't be a lot of ambiguous things to deal with. Everything's there, and there are samples of what the expectations are posted there on the site. Now, the Department of Media, we have a pre-approval process for internships. We do this by having you complete what we call an internship verification form. This is our way of making sure that the internship that you want meets department requirements and that it's providing a learning opportunity that's going to allow you to reach your goals. So you're coming up with learning outcomes with your internship provider, and then you're coming up with the duties or responsibilities in your internships that are going to help you learn the things that you need. And it makes sure that both you and your internship provider are on the same page with what to expect out of your internship. So you've looked at the form, you've gathered the necessary information. There's a button there on the website. You just click it. It will take you to the internship verification form. You complete that online and submit it. Once it's submitted, it's automatically routed to your department internship coordinator, who will review your verification form and then email you to let you know whether or not it's been approved. In that email, it will provide next steps, so you know what to do as soon as that happens. If it has been approved, it will say right in the email to proceed to the application process, and there's a link right in the email that you can click that will take you there. So getting an internship, if you've gone through the department pre-approval process, there's one more step. You then have to apply with an internship application for academic credit. And this is how you apply for that internship with the university. The form is available on the Career Services site. Once you've completed that and submitted it, it sends emails to both your internship coordinator in the department and your internship provider. So the supervisor that you have listed and the email you've provided, that's where that email goes. They simply have to read it. At the bottom, it says, yes, this is an internship that we are aware of and that we have approved. They click that and it goes back to Career Services. Both the internship provider and the internship coordinator have to have responded and verified that the internship has been offered and approved before it can be added to your schedule. Once that happens, Career Services notifies the registrar and the internship is added to your schedule. Now, this process can take a few days because this is done manually in the registrar's office, and depending on how many internships are being submitted at a time, it can take a day or two. Sometimes it can take over a week. So be a little patient when you're at this step in the process. Now, there are some common limitations that I want to make sure you're aware of. You cannot do an internship someplace where you already work. So that's come up multiple times. It's better to just have it out there that if you work at that organization, you're not going to be able to do an internship there. Your internship provider must have been in business for at least 3 years. So you cannot do an internship with a new startup. We need to make sure that this is a solid, stable organization that's going to be there at the end of the semester as well as the beginning of the semester. Your internship must provide a qualified supervisor. So with this, there are 2 different ways to qualify. Either they hold a related degree and have a minimum of 3 years full-time post-grad experience, or if they don't hold a degree, they have at least 7 years full-time experience in that area. You cannot repeat the same internship. If you've completed an internship and you loved it, that's wonderful, but you can't do the same one again, just like you couldn't take the same class over and over and earn credit for it each time. In our department, there's a 3 credit maximum per internship. Remember though, you can break those down and do a 1 credit or a 2 credit internship if you choose to. We have 2 coordinators in our department. Dr. Moore is the Integrated Media and Media Internship Coordinator, and I'm Dr. Casper. I'm the PR and Strategic Communications Internship Coordinator. You can contact either of us with questions. We do request that you have read the internship guidelines carefully before you contact us. If you have any questions or need more information, you can get that at the department website. You can either go to the main page and just scroll down. There's a box that says internships and click, or you can go click on students and then internships, and the information is there. Thank you so much and have a great day.